Hey everyone, JVB here, and today I'm going to show you how to add automatic logging to an existing Zarf cluster using the Zarf logging component. So let's get started. Now, if you haven't already, go ahead and stand up a Kubernetes cluster and initialize Zarf. That is part of the prerequisites for this walkthrough. I'm going to do it here real quick just to show you how easy it is. So I'm going to start up my local K3D cluster, K3D. Cluster, create, and we'll call it logging walkthrough. Let that spin up. If you haven't already, go download Zarf. If you need to figure out where to do that, go to zarf.dev. To figure out if you have Zarf installed already, you can just go to it. You can do a Zarf version, and see what version we have installed. Today we're working with 0.24.3. If you're using something else, your mileage might vary, but this has been around for a while, so probably not a whole lot has changed. We have a cluster. Let's go ahead and initialize. Zarf Init. We're going to say yes. And we're not going to install logging yet. We'll talk about what's being installed. So we have the Zarf agent installing. That's going to manage the life cycle of your applications in an air gap. This would say, let's go ahead and install a package, and we'll come back and install logging after the fact. So we'll let that finish up its thing. That's going to take a minute. Let's go ahead and build our package while we're waiting. Make that a little bit larger for you. And we'll go to our source code. If you don't already have the Defense Unicorns source code, you can go to github.com/defenseunicorns/Zarf and clone it there. So I already have it cloned here. I'm going to go to examples. And we'll load up the DOS game. So I have the package. So I already built this package. But if you're going to rebuild it, you would just do a Zarf package create with the local directory. Do you want to create it? In this case, it's an idempotent operation, and it's a small package, so it happens pretty quickly. So we have this package created, and we have our system initialized. Let's go ahead and deploy this. We'll do a Zarf package deploy on the Zarf Games package, or the DOS Games package. And yes, and that will go ahead and install, and then we'll be able to actually play games here in our browser. Or go to Zarf, connect, games. And we can see here, well, if my browser opens in the right window, which it didn't, I'm just going to drag it over here. You can see here, we can start up different games in DOSBox, in the browser, like Prince of Persia, maybe? No? Not going to work? That's too bad. Let's see if it actually runs. Okay, so it does work. Cool. Let's go ahead and exit out of here. Now let's say we have a few applications, we want logging. We can actually take advantage of something built into the Zarf Init package, and this is the PLG stacks. It's Prometheus, Loki, and Grafana, and it's a stack for collecting logs and doing analysis of them. So if you want to see this, actually, the actual Zarf manifest for this, you can see this in the Zarf source code. Let's go ahead and VI this, and we'll go back to and look at the zarf.yaml. This is actually where the source code for the Zarf Init package lives. We can see here we have K3s, the injector, the registry, the agent, Gitia. Where's the Giti? And I don't see the, oh, right there, logging. We're snaking a bitme. So there's a logging right here, and it's in packages/logging-pgl, and we can look at that as well. And this will actually have a Zarf YAML. You can see here, this deploys Promtail, Grafana, Loki. Sorry, I said Prometheus earlier. I was wrong. Promtail, Grafana, Loki. Aggregating the logs with Promtail and showing them off in Loki with Grafana there as well. And you can see here this logging connect in the Zarf namespace. That connect YAML file is what gives us that Zarf connect once the item installs. So let's actually now add this component to our system. We see here we have our registry, and we can just do Zarf package, or Zarf Init again. Say yes to the package, but this time we're going to actually say yes to the logging component as well. We can see here just that we're looking at a moment ago in that of the zarf.yaml file. This will install the logging component, so we're going to hit yes. We're going to skip the Git server just for the sake of time. And because it's init, it's going to run again. So just understand that the Zarf Init package is actually idempotent. So you can run it over and over and over again, and it will not destroy anything. It's a non-destructive activity. So we've been in it. Just wait for the logging component to install. And we'll get a Zarf Connect when we're done here as well. And that's important because I have the password for getting into Grafana. Probably should give this cluster a little more resources just to make this a little faster. That's okay. It's a few more seconds. And just like that, it is installed. We now have the logging component. That is the Promtail Loki Grafana stack that will allow us to collect logs automatically from our software. We need that password here, so I'm just go ahead and grab that. We'll use that in a minute. And let's create some logs. So Zarf Connect games. We just want to make sure that we have this doing a few things. We'll hit the reload. We'll hit Warcraft. We'll unload that. Do it one more time. Into Aladdin. All right. And we Control C to stop that process so it's no longer exposing that to us. And let's go ahead and log in to our logging platform. Always on the different screen. Okay. Zarf admin. Paste our password. Log in. And we can already see here a bunch of stuff coming from various Zarf things. And if we want to, we can actually create a query to look at the application DOS games. Add a query. Oops, no, it's the one I wanted. So I don't know Loki super well. So just, if you need to if you need to learn Loki, go check out your Loki docs. On Inspector, on query history. So I want to look at apps. Oh, well, that's a weird little side effect. And then it was called games, I believe. Hold on a second. Let's go ahead and run that query. Oh, did I hit the wrong query? Probably did. Here, let's remove this one. And we'll remove this one. Now we'll run the query. Oh no, I did something wrong. I wonder if it has something to do with that. Let's go ahead and use the log browser app and game show logs. I have no idea what I was doing wrong there. Just know I'm not a Loki expert by any stretch of the imagination, but just like that, you get Loki and Promtail and Grafana alongside your applications, automatically collecting logs coming from the Kubernetes cluster. Now, if you want to remove this and clean up your cluster, we can actually use the Zarf package remove command. So we'll do a Zarf package remove. Actually, let's do a list first so we can see what's running here. We can see the DOS games and the init. We don't want to remove all of init. So if you just want to remove a component from a package that's running, Zarf package remove init. Now, if I were to do this, it would actually fail because I have to confirm. It's one of those things that prevents accidents. You can see here, I failed to set the required flag confirm. That's a good thing because that would have actually removed our init completely. Now, if you want to remove a partial, you use the components flag. And we're going to remove logging. See here, it matches up right here with logging. And then we will confirm. Otherwise, again, it would fail. And just like that, if I do, again, a Zarf package list, you'll see that logging component's missing. I would have to reinstall it with Zarf Init if I wanted again. So with that, I've showed you how to add the logging component to your system. If you have any questions, please leave a comment here on the video, or go out to the Kubernetes Slack, that is slack.kubernetes.io, and go to the Zarf channel, that is the #Zarf. And if you have questions, you can ask them there. Until next time.